Welcome to Jaya's kitchen. Last time we learned how to make dosa. I made dosas for a couple of days and my family now probably don't want to eat dosas anymore. But using the same leftover dough, I am going to show you how to make uttapam and give it a new style or new taste to the same batter. So as I had mentioned previously, this batter is made by 3 cups of rice and 1 cup of urad dal soaked overnight, and then I ground it in the morning, and then next day the batter is ready. So the same batter and the consistency is also the same as dosa. Anytime you want to cook, actually preparation is a very important thing. And we think that, oh, we'll start cooking and it doesn't matter. But then what happens is the dish is not done properly and it actually takes more time to cook the dish than if you prepare completely and then start making the dish. So here is my preparation. My sambar is hot. I have taken out my leftover chutney here, and then I have cut chili, finely cut tomatoes, very finely cut onions, and I have actually sauteed them lightly because my family likes it kind of, caramelized and crisp. And same with the mushrooms. I had the black mushrooms. You can use any kind of mushrooms, and I have sauteed them too. And then I have the capsicum that also I have lightly sauteed. To show you, I have sauteed these things differently, but you can saute them in one pan at the same time, doesn't matter. And some people like it not cooked, and that's fine too. They actually kind of cook with the uttapam, but my family like it this way, so I make it this way. So you can choose to do whatever you want. So whenever I'm cooking, actually I have all my the flipper is there, my water, my the brush with which I spread the water. You can also use a paper towel, doesn't matter. And I always keep few extra spoons so I don't have to struggle if I need more of any of this equipment. So now my pan is already a little bit hot, and as I told you last time, the main trick to make dosas is that you have to kind of make your pan cold so that you can spread it. It's not that important with uttapam because you want it thicker. So you can have actually if you don't spread water, it's okay, but I still do. So I am going to spread water, and as I last time showed you, I spread the water evenly on the surface where I am going to pour the dough. And again, I take the dough one time in half a katori because that's enough for one dosa or one uttapam, and then I am pouring it in the middle of the pan. In this case, I am not going to spread it too much. If you want to make a larger uttapam, you can do that, but I kind of like to make smaller ones. Maybe I will make a bigger one today. So I am again spreading in the middle of my pan and not doing anything. I'm going to just keep it how much it naturally spreads. I do not like my uttapam also to be too thick or too thin. Now I am going to spread all my good stuff on top of it. So here is my caramelized onion that I am spreading on it. Evenly, kind of try to do it evenly. Here are some mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms I have. You can put white mushrooms if you want. You don't have to saute them, as I already have told you. Then here is some green capsicum. You can also use yellow and red capsicums for additional color and taste. Any vegetables, you can also put carrot pieces if you like. Here is my tomato. Tomato I have not cooked because they cook really fast and they don't need to be sauteed. So I'm putting some tomatoes on top. And then here is my green chili. You can add it as you wish. Don't have to put too much if you don't like hot. But in my household everybody likes spicy, so I'm putting like 1/4 of chili. I think I would like some more tomatoes for color and taste. So I'm spreading some more tomatoes onto this. Now after this, you take your ladle and press this into your uttapam, so it will not come out when you flip it. It kind of gets stuck to the dough. Now again I'm taking my butter, which I have already melted. So you might think I'm using lot of butter, but it's really not true, because I'm putting my spoon like this and then I go like this. So really it is not taking too much butter, but at the same time it spreads it evenly on the uttapam. And again, use of butter, oil is up to you. This uttapam will not stick to the pan. So I'm going around making sure that it is kind of done and it is separated from the bottom. And then, because uttapam is a little bit thicker, you have to be a little bit careful in flipping it. So go underneath as much as possible and then you go like that. If you actually, it is better to put a lid on it. Let me get my lid here. So you kind of little bit cook it under the steam also, because it's thicker. Dosa can doesn't need any kind of lid because it's so thin that the heat that is coming from down below cooks it. I'm making it on little bit high. It has started sizzling. I'm taking it off now. Taking again a little bit of ghee. I have not put ghee on this side. Again, I am not dipping and taking a lot of ghee. I'm just putting my spoon in it and adding the droplets of ghee on top of my uttapam. Kind of pressing, making sure that it's not uncooked, because the dough is not cooked. So we want to make sure that the dough is completely cooked. Again, now I put this time it's easier to flip. I have again made it a little bit higher and put my cover on top again for a little bit. taking the cover off. I would like it to be a little bit more brown on this side, so I'm flipping it again. You have to do your vegetables to your liking, but basically this uttapa is done. Now I'm going to take it out in my dish like this. And then you can add your sambar and chutney and it's ready to go. And from the same batter, you have made a different tasting, really yum dish. Enjoy. Thank you.